Good morning. Just to let you know what we'll be doing here today on Earth Day. Earth Day on the Wasatch Front is always a unique experience. But I'll be making some remarks. President Young will be making some remarks. Nicole Dunn, representing Salt Lake County, and Mayor Caroon will be commenting. Representative from MedTech Recycling, and then I'll be closing some things up, and we'll be throwing some things in the bins. This is one of the great days, I think, not only of the year, but of our time. Every day should be Earth Day, but today we're especially acknowledging it, I think, to continue in the effort to raise awareness. This is the 40th anniversary of Earth Day, and I remember the very first Earth Day because it actually has made an important impact on my life from that day. I was a senior in high school. I was like most seniors in high school. I had a pretty serious case of senioritis. And Earth Day wasn't something that I think was on my radar, and even particular acknowledgement of the importance of the Earth and the importance of our participation in how we affect the Earth. And Earth Day impressed me so much that it really, for me, launched a lifetime both of interest, a career, vocationally and avocationally. So we hope that today's Earth Day will also help raise awareness among kids, among those of us who are adults, and make us think about how we can participate effectively in protecting the Earth and sustaining our own existence on the Earth for a long time to come. I'm very pleased to be here at the University of Utah, where they have taken the lead nationally. I noted today that the University of Utah has been recognized as being the leader among sustainable programs in the entire Mountain West Conference, and I'm told 5th in the whole nation. And it's a great acknowledgement of this university and the efforts they've gone to make sure that they have, in every respect, a great environmental effort throughout their entire population. And today we're particularly here to both promote and to participate in the electronics recycling and disposal program for the state of Utah, for those of us in Salt Lake City, and obviously particularly for the University of Utah. They're hosting the event today. We hope everybody will look at their electronics and dispose of them properly. From work that I did when I was in the legislature, electronic waste is maybe the greatest problem we have in terms of waste disposal in the country, and certainly in the state of Utah, that is not being adequately addressed. Electronic waste produces a terrible waste for us. Toxic waste, metallurgical waste, waste that do not break down in the environment. And we do not have a national program as we do with other environmental wastes, and we do not have a state program to deal with environmental waste. So we have to rely on the good businesses that are developing around electronic waste, and fortunately they are growing even in this economic time. And we have to rely on those of us in the community to dispose of waste properly. So I want to encourage everyone in the community, please don't take your old TVs, your TV monitors, your computer equipment, your old radios. Don't go throw them in with your garbage. Dispose of them properly, because they are the kind of waste that really produces more harm to the environment than most of our other waste. So with that, I want to turn time over to the university president and others to comment on Earth Day, and thank you all for participating.
We are delighted to be partnering with our great mayor and giving us an opportunity to remind people again how important all of this is. Earth Day is a wonderful celebration here at the university. We have become one of the nation's leaders as universities in responsible stewardship for our environment, thanks to the terrific work of our Director of Sustainability, Myron Wilson, and Mike Perez from our administrative offices. It has been wonderful, and it has given us an opportunity not only to do it, but to remind our students, our faculty, our staff, ourselves, that we teach this as well. So what we do not only accomplishes good, we think, in the short run, but we also think that we're an educational institution, and it gives us an opportunity to teach something to all of us that's so important about this environment we live in, this earth that we inhabit, and what we can do. So we're very grateful to be able to partner with this great mayor as we have this chance today to emphasize how important this is, how critical it is to our future, to our children, to our grandchildren, and even to ourselves. We're also grateful for our partnership with MedTech. We have been recycling these electronics for a long time. They've been a great partner, and we very much appreciate our chance to work with them. What you see here today is just the tip of the iceberg. We stand not very far from a cogeneration plant here that allows us to not only use natural gas to do our high temperature water needs, but even allows us to recapture the heat from that and provide electricity for a considerable part of this lower campus. We are on the cusp of rolling out an elaborate climate change plan that will give us a chance to ensure that our carbon footprint here is at a date certain, absolutely neutral, something that's also important. We have a farmer's market that we run during the spring and the summer and the fall that allows us to expand our capacity to consume things locally, which has a tremendous environmental benefit. And the list goes on and on. As the mayor mentioned, we really are best in our athletic conference. We love our athletic competitions, but we're just as proud of our environmental competitions, and have done that, and are really, I think one would have to describe us as a BCS school in terms of our environmental success, and for that we're very grateful. So this is a wonderful opportunity to be here today to highlight this, and I even brought my own electronics that need recycling today. So thank you very much.
Good morning, I'm Nicole Dunn. I'm the Salt Lake County Deputy Mayor, and I'm representing Mayor Caroon and our Salt Lake Valley Health Department, who is excited to be a partner today with Salt Lake City, Mayor Becker, and the University of Utah on this project. In Salt Lake County, we started recycling electronics through the Salt Lake Valley Health Department in 2008. Since 2008, in 2008, we collected 119,000 pounds of electronic waste. In total, the county has disposed of almost 800 pounds of electronic waste since then. We believe it's important to keep these potentially hazardous materials out of the landfills. We currently collect these at our household hazardous waste sites, and it's free to county residents. So we encourage everyone to take advantage of these. You can find these sites on our website, along with finding other ways you can reduce your carbon footprint. Additionally, a new permanent e-waste drop-off site will open at the Sandy Public Works facility on June 1st, so we encourage you to take advantage of that as well. Salt Lake County utilizes a recycling contractor, MedTech Recycling, and we'll hear from them in just a minute. Why keep e-waste out of our landfills? We just believe it's so important, and on Earth Day we want you to think twice about what you do with your e-waste. Many electronics contain large quantities of heavy metals, 5 to 7 pounds of lead per computer or TV, which can pose strong environmental concerns. Over 97% of computer contents can be reused and recycled. These are valuable and reusable resources. So we encourage you to look at the website, find out where you can take your e-waste, come up here today and be part of e-waste recycling to help celebrate Earth Day. Now I'd like to turn the time over to Trevor Hansen from MedTech.
What a privilege and honor it is for us to be working here with the University of Utah, with Salt Lake City and Salt Lake County. They've been some really good customers for us to work with. We pick up from them on a weekly basis, which to me is pretty phenomenal that they're willing to make that difference. As MedTech, we enjoy the comfort that we know in making an effort to make sure that we have a zero landfill. And what we mean by that is to make sure that zero electronics end up in the landfill. As many people come to know that MedTech charges for our services, there's a reason for that. For our competitors who don't like to charge, they have other means to get rid of their electronics. For us, we like to help the state of Utah. We like to make sure that we have jobs here. And for us, every time someone recycles, that helps not only the nation, but also the state and the community. So typically what happens at MetTech, we receive all sorts of electronics. Pretty much anything with a plug, we can recycle. So in that process, when we do a typical pickup, we bring it to our facility, and at that point we have processors, and our processors are the manual labor that it takes to process these things, to demanufacture them, to strip them down to the bare bones and make sure that they're able to be reintroduced back into the recycling mainstream, and then also be reused for many things that we're able to not use as e-waste. E-waste is one of the fastest mainstream growing waste streams that we have. If I remember correctly, back in 2007, just the United States alone recycled 132 million tons of electronic waste. To me, that is a lot of waste, but there are tons and tons of electronics that are still sitting in people's basements that people still don't know what to do with, and that's why we urge people to get out, to learn a little more. And we appreciate those individuals such as Peter Caroon and Mayor Becker for those things that they're willing to say, we want to take a stand, we want to make a difference, and they come to us and we're more than happy to make that difference. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. We're going to go ahead and deposit a few things. I noticed we have a great example of someone who's moving their electronic waste over here, who rode up in his bike with a bag of electronic waste. So we need to get if we can all do it. President Young, you've got something with you? Okay. We'll take this and we'll dump it in. And
Can we get a shot of you guys? Can we get a shot of